mon ami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now. The group's leader, Byakuya, got killed, and his killer is among this group of students? No, I'm not gonna believe it. I'll never believe it. 'Cause I believe in everyone. So do your best, and don't forget to save regularly.
Well, what now? If the knife isn't the murder weapon, there's no definitive proof that I'm the killer.
Shut up! We'll be the judge of that.
You say you were shoved away, but you can't actually prove it, right?
That's right. Even if a different weapon was used, it does not mean Nagito has been cleared of suspicion.
But there's another reason why I don't think Nagito is the killer.
It's because it's you.
There's still more?
Based on what we've discussed, Byakuya was killed under the table, right?
Is there something wrong with that?
Well, even if that's true, I feel Nagito looks, clean.
Nobody's ever complimented me on my appearance before. Not even my own mother.
I'm not talking about your looks.
There's no blood on him.
I see! Are you trying to say something like, why didn't Nagito have any bloodstains on him?
Yes, that's it. Because under the table, there was a lot of blood splattered everywhere, right? There were even bloodstains on the inside of the tablecloth.
If he stabbed Byakuya to death, it's strange he did not get splattered with an appropriate amount of blood.
Right.
I didn't get any blood on me? That is weird.
You just used something to block the blood, didn't you?
Something that might have been used to block the blood.
It's the tablecloth, right? I can't see it right now. That's fine.
I guess we did see something I could have used. Isn't that right, Hajime?
Only one thing he could have used to block the blood splatter. Yeah.
I can prove it with this! You're talking about the bloodstained tablecloth.
Yeah, that one.
If there are bloodstains on it, that settles it. Nagito used the tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
There's still no murder
found
weapon.
in the storage room, right? Are you suggesting he hid it there after the murder?
You mean after the lights came back on? What would he have done if we'd seen him?
That's true. The tablecloth was pretty big. So even if you tried to hide it and take it with you...
Wearing a tablecloth, going under the table, getting a knife in a blackout, and stabbing someone. That's not just impossible for someone like me. Wouldn't it also be impossible for you guys too?
Then, what does it mean?
Maybe the killer didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table.
Huh?
No, there's no mistake that the murder occurred under that table.
From under the floor.
Even the inside of the tablecloth was bloody, so there's no denying Byakuya was killed there.
Yeah, under the floor.
That doesn't mean where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are the same, right?
I don't understand at all!
Huh? Hajime, you look like you're onto something.
Really? But it sounds like a riddle. I feel like I'm onto something, but it's still not clear what that is.
Under the table, but not under the table. If it's somehow possible, it's the only way that
Under the
makes
floor.
sense.
Gundam, how did you get your earring back?
Moving forward, we should put aside all unnecessary preconceptions and just choose the answer. I think.
In Scene 3, you have to figure out important words. The improved Hangman Gambit will occur. The goal is to line up the right letters in order so it reveals a keyword. Improved Hangman Gambit is like a little puzzle game. Various letters will be flying across the screen. There are two rules you must remember. If two different letters clash, you'll take damage. two of the same letters clash, they'll fuse. Oh boy, I'm gonna need to... This is where I can't save. You must make two of the same letters clash while you try not to let two different letters clash. That's what's most important. In order to do that, you've been given the technique to catch and release. When you move the right equal to the mouse and press the right mouse button to catch, you can only catch one letter at a time, so please be careful. When you press the right mouse button while you have a letter caught, you can shoot it where your cursor is aiming. How you release. To catch and release, you can change the position of the letters and hit letters into each other. Make sure you hit the same letters so you can fuse them. The fused letters will freeze and get bigger. By pressing the right mouse button, you can blow it up and erase it from the field. It's called firing. Catch and release with the right mouse button, and after you fuse them, fire. That's a whole lot of right mouse buttons. However, if you just erase letters, you won't be able to clear the game. Ultimately, the main goal is completing the keyword. Display the question with the tab key and figure out what keyword will answer that question. Instead of pressing right mouse button to fire the letter, please press the left mouse button. If that happens at the same time the letter blows up, if a sent letter is correct, it will fit in the keyword list. If it's not, the influence gauge will take damage. You must write the keyword in order. Based on the flying letters, please think about the completed word. It will still damage you. Oh boy. Can I save yet? Please. Thank you. This is probably where I take a bunch of damage. Using those words as a clue, I should put aside my preconceptions and try to think about it. Floorboard. I am not gonna do well on this, I can feel it. Those instructions went right over my head. Where did they kill it? Okay, I need a U. Under the floor. Yeah, there we go. Need an N. D. Oh, crap. Crap! Okay, it's fine. Okay, need an E. Oh, it hurt me. That's unfortunate. Okay. I think I'm getting it now. Can't use you yet. Can't use you at the moment. Need you. E. Blow you up for now. Need an F. I need an F. L. Destroy this L. Destroy this L. Destroy those. I need you. I need another O. I need you. You're not needed. I do need you, and then I just need R.
I got it! Got it! The killer must have stabbed Byakuya from under the floorboards.
Under the floorboards?
The floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no carpet laid out under the table.
Exactly.
If they stuck the weapon through one of the gaps, they could have stabbed Byakuya to death.
If so, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards. From where? And how?
I don't know that yet, but I have a feeling there's someone here who does know.
One person here should know. Gundam! Gundam, how'd you get your earring back?
You're the only one!
Hey, Gundam. You dropped your earring in the dining hall, right?
Are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
Indeed.
About that earring.
I said, are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that Hellhound earring. You dropped it beneath the floorboards, right?
Posh sounds a lot like Adachi when he's voicing this character. I found it. Truly, that is the Hellhound earring. Ah, it seems God exists for my benefit. How do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably not reach either.
Just a bit longer and I would have reduced everything, including that old building, to ashes. However, it's just as the old legend said. The Hellhound earring has returned to its owner, to me!
Okay, buddy, I need to know how you did
Safe to
it.
say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear. Huh? Could be. Gundam wasn't wearing an earring during the investigation. And if he had it on by the time the class trial began, then that means Gundam was able to retrieve his earring from beneath the floorboards during the investigation.
So, Gundam knows how to get under the floorboards.
It's understandable. After all, you fools only view the world through eyes of glass. But I am different. With the power of my 4 dark
He
demons of
used his
destruction,
hamster
it is
to
of
go
no
under
concern.
there.
Truly, this is the evil 4th eye. Before the might of the evil 4th eye, all visual chaos is rendered
He used his
asunder.
hamsters to go under there and fetch the earring for him.
What should I do? I'm embarrassed just listening to him.
Oh! Man up and speak more clearly!
Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the storage room.
Oh, maybe not the hamsters. Oh, they did find it. Good job,
One
hamsters.
of my 4 dark devas of destruction, Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy, has seen beyond the chaos. A secret passage of doom leading to the underground lurks beneath a large assortment of random boxes. After securing a lighter from the supermarket, I threw caution to the wind and ventured below the floorboards. And as a result of that lonesome battle, I was able to recover the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. Tremble with fear, fools! Behold my power!
Proud of you, buddy.
There he goes blabbing about power and crap. You're ridiculous. You're just a breeder, you know.
Anyway,
Pardon the cough.
it sounds like you can go under the floorboards from the storage room.
Then that has to be how the killer did it. If the space beneath the floor is empty, it's not that far to move from the storage room to the dining hall.
Teru. Teru. Meat Spike.
I see. If they passed through the storage room, I understand why the tablecloth was put there.
Teru.
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab, stab!
Are you sure?
You don't like stab, stab, stab? Should it sound more fleshy, like...
Okay.
I'm not talking about your sound effects. You're saying they snuck under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party, right? So, was there anyone who was able to do that?
You.
Then whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. They must be the one who was waiting under the floorboards.
Who wasn't at the party again?
I didn't participate, but I was guarding the entrance, remember? Monami over there can be my witness, right? Yes! This Monami over here is your witness!
I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further, but I was unable to leave the bathroom.
I was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
The only person who wasn't at the party...
Yeah.
Judging from the photo I took before the
But I
party,
thought... Chiaki's...
obviously has to be him.
Yay! It's decided!
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer!
Oh, really? What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like,
I can do it. Don't mess with me! I'll fucking kill you!
see? You're making threats again.
Yep, that's right. Things are starting to get exciting.
I don't think it was him. You're now allowed to use the silencer. Right mouse button as many times as you want. You use the silencer, you can shoot down the white noise. When you shoot down the white noise, your time limit will increase a little. If you shoot an actual remark with your silencer, the time limit will decrease, so aim carefully. If the difficulty is set to gentle, you'll still be using the silencer, but it'll be somewhat pointless. If you feel like doing a little bang bang, you can use it to your heart's content. Bang, thank you. If you press the escape key, you can review the controls. Ibuki Chiaki's account, though. Chiaki's account says that... Hold on. Fuyuhiko apparently came to the old building, then walked away.
Was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
And they could have stared at panties all day
I hate you.
without going to the storage room in the dark.
Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know? That means you have no alibi.
It does.
No, that's wrong! No, Fuyuhiko definitely has an alibi. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right. I saw Fuyuhiko after the party started. There's no way he could have been waiting under the floor before then.
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
It's still your fault. Like, why were you even lurking around the old building in the first place?
Shut up!
Maybe there really is a secret passage to go under the floorboards from outside, and he came to spy.
What'd you say, motherfucker? Oh, no!
Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super happy.
Regardless, it's impossible to go under the floorboards from outside. Chiaki and I already confirmed that.
Then someone definitely went under the floorboards through the storage room during the party.
Yeah.
During the party? It was probably during the blackout. Well, if someone disappeared during the blackout, no one would have noticed.
But walking down that dark hallway to the storage room is like trying to make Eggs Benedict without any eggs.
You're right. I couldn't even see the office in that darkness, and that room was much closer.
But is it really impossible? It might be better if we examine that possibility a little bit more.
It was super dark, you know? There's no way you'd be able to find your way to the storage room.
I can't stop thinking about it. I feel like there's something I overlooked. Clarity's sake, once
It
again.
appears we're getting close to the final stage. The blackened or the spotless? Which is superior? I think it's time to settle this.
Nagito, I am sad that you're a psychopath. I liked you. We have a lot of bullets. Murder threat, that doesn't seem relevant.
The hallway was really...
Let's see. Duralumin case. The other Duralumin case. Party dishes. Fire door. The fire door. The fire door.
Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
I don't think so.
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
No.
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
It definitely sounds impossible.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout.
Okay, what's all on the kitchen equipment list? All the dangerous equipment. Iron plate for barbecue and a portable stove for cooking hot pots. That could be it.
Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not
Okay, it's
possible?
either... I don't think it's the fire door. Fire door can be shut. It must be the kitchen equipment list. Portable stove for cooking hot pots. It'd have a very light fire in it, right?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
No?
I agree with that.
Wait, yes? Okay, that was right. Okay, it looks like I got deflected.
You know, the killer had a light with him.
Oh, I was right? But where could they have found a light?
Kitchen. It was Teru Teru.
There was one nearby for sure. See? It's written on the kitchen's equipment list.
20 forks, 20 knives, 20 spoons, 5 iron skewers, 3 frying pans, 20 wine glasses. There are also iron plates for barbecue and a portable stove.
It's the portable stove.
Portable stove?
The portable stove isn't powered by electricity, and it's also small enough to carry around. So, the killer used the portable stove to move from the hallway to the storage room during the blackout.
Could... Teru Teru was also in the building at the same time as Nagito. He might have found the way to get under the floor.
I see. I never considered the portable stove. But there's a hole in your argument.
A hole? What kind of hole? It would be great if you could explain it to me in much more detail.
I hate you.
Oh, I wasn't making a perverted joke or anything. It's really not a perverted joke. I'm serious.
Repeating yourself just makes it even more suspicious.
Now then, Hajime, will you battle against me? No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong! Oh my god, I don't want to...
Will you be able to break through my argument?
It sounds like he's enjoying a game or something. There's no way I'm going to lose against someone like him. Night vision goggles, storage room, tablecloth, fire door, kitchen equipment list. It's probably this one that I need.
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
I can't back down!
Success!
I don't doubt what Kazuichi said. What are you trying to say?
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark. So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it? After all, he was walking near the hallway, right?
Oh, the fire door. I got it.
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark. So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen
No,
it?
he wouldn't have!
Allow me to cut through those words! Nagito, did you forget? Or are you just pretending you forgot?
Huh? What are you talking about?
There should have been a wall that blocked light. I'm talking about the fire door in the hallway. If you close it, it would form a perfect wall in the hallway. Plus, the hallway rounds a corner just beyond the fire door. So even if there was a small gap in the door, as long as they passed the corner, the light still wouldn't peek out.
I see. To actually notice the fire door. Just as expected of the ultimate... Oh. You still don't remember your talent, do you?
Who cares about that right now?
Nagito, what are you plotting? For someone who insists he's not the killer, you are quite nosy.
You sound so scary. If you're that angry, why don't you take a deep breath?
You sure like to piss us off. How about I shut your fucking mouth for you?
Hey! It's okay if you guys fight, but I won't allow a burly brawl that might offend people. More importantly, can you hurry up and decide who's the blackened already? Time runs out when I get bored.
Fine, I get it. You're telling me to pass the torch, right?
Pass the torch?
We're going to ask the real killer, not an imposter like me, to show themselves.
You're obviously the killer, right?
If you think I am, I really don't mind. Whatever conclusion you ultimates arrive at, I will accept it, no matter what it is.
You're telling me to call it the real killer. Even though I really don't want to condemn that person, but there's no other way, right? It'd have to be Teru Teru. Person who used the hallway's fire door as cover and used the portable stove to move in the dark. Snuck under the floorboards to stab Byakuya to death using the glowing paint as a mark. Teru Teru, right?
You're the only one! Teru. Could it be you? What? What are you talking about?
Teru's the killer? Is that true?
What are you talking about? There's no way!
There is a way.
Of course, that's simply my assumption. So if you have an objection, please speak freely. Objection or not, why am I being treated like the killer? Because the portable stove used in the murder came from the kitchen. That's it? That's the only reason you're treating me like a killer? Isn't that a little drastic?
It's you.
You're cruel. Cruel. Too cruel.
Thank God, I wanted to off you from the moment I met you.
Teru. That attitude is so not like you. For the ultimate cook to get so upset.
Call me chef.
If you fall to aspersions like this, who will be there to support the future of the culinary arts?
The future of the culinary arts?
That's right. For the future of the culinary arts, you must face this and fight it fair and square.
You're right. Yeah, that's totally right.
So what's an aspersion anyway? Is it yummy?
Did you know asbestos is yummy too? You should try some later.
You're a villain.
Nagito, why are you interfering?
Let's assume that the killer used a light, and that they used the fire door to mask that light, and that they moved to the storage room and snuck under the floorboards. Then what? It's dark under the floorboards too. So how would they be able to stab Byakuya? You're not gonna say they shined the light on Byakuya, right? The plan would have been ruined if he noticed.
That's right. What do you think about that?
There's no way you can answer, right? You personally haven't investigated what's beneath the floorboards.
If that's the case, then Gundam should know. He actually went under the floorboards.
No. Unfortunately, there was nothing related to the incident under the floorboards. The only thing I found was a strange liquid shining in the darkness, near where Byakuya's blood was dripping.
Strange liquid.
What? A shining liquid in the dark?
That sounds super important!
It's paint.
If there was a shining mark like that, they would have been able to move to it in the dark, right?
And in doing so, it might have been possible for them to use that mark to target the victim.
What was the mark? Glowing paint. The knife?
I can prove it with this. The mark you're talking about is the glowing paint that was
Okay,
applied
it was
to
the
knife,
glowing paint. I just
right?
didn't have anything for glowing paint.
By using the glowing paint as a target, they were able to judge where to stab even in the dark.
I see. The killer didn't target an actual person. They just struck the moment the glowing paint moved.
That would be the moment someone grabbed a hold of the knife.
So, the killer used the mark that I prepared for finding the knife as a mark for stabbing. I see. That's why Byakuya got killed when he took the knife.
But if they were able to do that, wouldn't that mean the killer knew about Nagito's plan all along?
Well, Teru!
Seriously? I don't know anything. Really.
Accomplices, maybe?
Anything at all.
Then can I ask everyone a question instead?
You again? Just stop already!
Now. We should give everyone a fair opportunity to speak.
If Teru is the killer, that would mean he went to the storage room during the blackout. And just what did Ibuki hear during the blackout?
Teru.
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Couldn't she have heard him from under the floorboards, though?
She heard Teru's voice in the dining hall?
Doesn't that prove Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout?
Or under it?
That's right! That's exactly it!
But Teru was in the kitchen the moment the blackout occurred, right? So, why was he in the dining hall?
Underneath it.
I thought the blackout was only in the kitchen, so I panicked and ran out of there. Of course, the hallway was dark too, but somehow I managed to move along the wall toward everyone's voices.
Well, it's not that far to move along the wall from the kitchen to the dining hall.
That sounds fishy.
If I remember correctly, you can tell when a person is lying by licking their sweat. So, if you want, you should try licking me.
No way! You look greasy. But I heard Teru's voice in the dining hall! Ibuki swears on her honor!
Under it.
That's right. Teru was in the dining hall, not the storage room. Which means he's not the killer.
No, that's not it. Why? Why do you want to keep falsely accusing me?
Because you're the killer, and I'm so glad I can get you out of this game ASAP, because you piss me off.
It's not like I want to blame you.
You should be so proud of yourself, Hajime. You're just progressing toward the hope you believe in. Now, Hajime, show me more of your hope. Will that be enough to crush Teru's hope?
We're battling again. The gap from the floorboard.
Let me ask you again. Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard Teru's voice. It's handsome, unlike his face. Maybe it was recording or something? Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right.
Right, as long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed.
Yeah. Okay, I need to double check gaps. I don't need presents. Maybe I should double check
Let
whether
me
both
ask you again. Did you go to the storage room during the
No, it's definitely
blackout?
this one.
There's no way I went. I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard Teru's voice. It's handsome, unlike his face. Maybe it was recording or something? Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right, as long as I have the fact that I was in the dining hall cannot... I'll shoot through that contradiction.
Oh yeah?
Just because we heard Teru's voice in the dining hall doesn't mean he was literally in the dining hall. Huh? Why? Remember the floor in the dining hall? It was full of gaps, right? So even if you shouted from under the floor, it should have sounded just like the voices in the dining hall. But
I'm getting rid of you now.
I see. So he brazenly shouted from under the floor to make us think he was in the dining hall. Is that true, Teru Teru?
Hold on a second.
Can you explain this, Teru Teru?
I told you to wait a second, ain't I? What are y'all even saying anymore? I'm telling you, I was in that there dining hall during the blackout.
Oh my god, I hate him even more.
Where are you from again?
I was born in West Asabu and raised in South Aoyama.
Hey, you guys! This guy's a major liar!
If Teru Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout, he should have been there after the power returned, right?
Well, I believe so. There's no way he could have gone back and forth in that dark hallway.
Huh? Was Teru Teru actually there during that time?
Indeed.
I sure was. I was there the whole damn time.
Something like this shouldn't be decided by gut instinct. People's lives are at stake.
Why are you having so much fun with this?
Damn right. You guys should have been deciding this on the spot with your hazy memories.
His accent is getting even worse. He's definitely lying.
However, I am not sure. I believe that he was there, and I believe that he was not there.
No! Is there any way we can decide?
Why don't we consult his memories?
His memories.
Gosh, yeah, don't be saying things like that. Don't make no sense. Can you even prove I wasn't in the dining hall? I probably can. Oh, you again!
Whether or not Teru Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout, in order to know for sure, I just need to throw that question at him. This one?
I can prove it with this. If you're claiming that you were in the dining hall when the power came back, then you should know how Mikan was positioned at the time, right?
What? No! Don't make me remember! It's so embarrassing!
No, this is a very important question. Well, Teru Teru, if you were really in the dining hall at that time, you should know the answer to that.
Huh?
Huh? It was a pretty clever way of tripping. There's no way you'd forget about it so easily.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I showed you something so unsightly.
How about it? You can't answer, Teru Teru?
That's weird. Just slipped from my mind.
There's no way it would slip from your mind, especially not a pervert like you.
Even so. Nagito, say something!
I guess you might have to give up now.
Wait, give up? What do you mean, give up?
Teru Teru. I'm disappointed too, you know. It's lonely watching someone I admire reach the limits of their hope. It kind of feels like a broken dream.
Nagito, what are you doing? Why are you messing with the killer like that? Hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer.
Huh? But it's already decided, right?
No, the murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet, Chef?
It's no use. I can't understand him anymore. It appears he's saying the murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet.
You understand him?
But it's such a sad defense. This is too cruel.
It's gotta have been him.
Oh, you calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
Come on, Manumi! Enough with the whimpering and translate!
He said if you're
Weapon, huh? It's not the knife, right?
judging from Byakuya's wounds, it was a
It's a
thin-edged
meat
tool
steak.
that's roughly 5
Also, if they stabbed from under the floorboards, the weapon would need to be at least 50 centimeters.
After all this, who cares about the weapon?
Not good enough! Not good enough at all!
He said, not good.
Fine, I got it. Let's try thinking about what the weapon was.
Wanna do it? Wanna do it?
He said, try to view it.
What a confusing accent!
It's a meat shank. Meat skewer. Oh god, I'm so bad at this though. M-E-A-T-S-K-E-W-E-R. Okay, what weapon is 5 millimeters in diameter and at least 50 centimeters long? No, I didn't think so. Guess we'll try I? What? What? I have no idea what it's wanting me to spell out now. Iron. Okay. Ow, I'm clicking the wrong thing. I'm not very good at this. Iron. Okay. Okay. I need an E. E. W. Where's the W I need? E, and then an R. I'm not very good at this.
I got it!
Iron skewer. Technically not a meat skewer. Fair enough, game.
That's it! The weapon must be the iron skewer!
Huh? The iron skewer?
Before the party, as Byakuya was confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Teru.
One iron skewer missing. Oh, that's right. As far as I know, that's been missing from the start.
So that missing iron skewer is the weapon?
Yep.
An iron skewer would match up with the wounds perfectly.
Hey, Teru, where'd you hide the iron skewer?
Avril Lavigne?
Avril Lavigne?
Huh? Did he really just say that?
He's just saying random shit to fuck with us. You probably dumped it somewhere on the island, didn't you?
This school trip has a no littering rule. If he had violated it, the island sirens would be ringing non-stop.
Good to know.
Island sirens? Just for littering?
Also, I was on guard duty, and I never once saw Teru leave the old building.
Which means he obviously hid it somewhere in the old building.
Is it wrapped up in that tablecloth?
It's probably the kitchen again, right?
Teru, just man up and be straight.
We're nearing the end. A cornered opponent will be surrounded by soul shields and simply will not listen to what you have to say. They'll probably pay you to condemn your classmate, but this is a class trial after all. You must argue against your opponent and destroy their soul shields. A high-speed dispute battle where you beat down a panicked opponent's excuses and nonsense. That's the bullet time the panic talk action. PTA. You must destroy all of your opponent's soul shields so you can deliver your final strike. You must destroy your opponent's remarks while following the tempo of the song. Time your button presses the tempo marker. Match the tempo marker by pressing the left mouse button, and you'll be able to lock onto the opponent's remark. If you keep pressing it, you'll be able to lock onto multiple remarks at the same time. Release the left mouse button in time with the tempo marker. You'll intercept the locked on remark and destroy it. Destroying remarks, you'll be able to damage the soul shields. If you can't destroy their remark within the time limit, you will end up getting hurt. During PTA, you can press the escape key. Focus on pressing the left mouse button. Please wait for another time for the other features. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate tempo up. Keep missing, you'll find yourself in tempo down. When the song changes, the tempo changes. This will alter the timing, please be careful. Final blow. If you destroy all of your opponent's soul shields, they'll start giving their final argument. If that happens, 4 words will be displayed on the top, bottom, left, and right sides of the screen. WSAD. If you press the buttons in the right order, you'll be able to compose the words of your final strike. Please make your argument while searching for the words that will trump your opponent's final argument. Also, if you don't deliver your final strikes within the time limit, the opponent's soul shields will recover. Okay, you're a monkey now.
What the hell you was saying, you double cutter hick?
He said, oh, what the hell are you even saying, you...
I guess we have no choice but to somehow find out for ourselves.
The iron skewer is the weapon, then hiding in the kitchen would be the easiest way to slit the eye. But Byakuya and I checked the kitchen pretty thoroughly. Which means, was the weapon already hidden? Was the weapon already... Okay, small typo. Could it have been in an unexpected place? Where would that be? Where did he hide a long weapon like an iron skewer? Oh, maybe it's not a typo. What that would mean was the weapon already... The weapon... Okay.
I'm not hiding that thing!
He said, I'm not hiding anything.
I'm not hiding anything! I'm not hiding anything!
I must reveal to Tero the conclusive evidence that proves he's the killer. Well, we'll give bullet time battle a go then.
Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know! Paris Hilton!
Paris Hilton?
Shut up!
Yes.
That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable!
Oh, this is hard.
I don't know! Paris Hilton!
Paris Hilton!
Unforgivable! Where would the weapon be?
The meat. No. Bad. The meat on the bone. That huge meat. We can do this.
Where would the weapon
The
be?
meat on bone. No, meat on the bone.
That's
Bollocks.
impossible! Shut up! That's impossible!
I'm getting my butt handed to me right now.
Where would the weapon
Meat
be?
on the bone.
This is the end! Could the iron skewer have been hidden inside the piece of meat on the bone?
Indeed.
What are you saying? There's no way I'd hide anything in a place like that.
That's clearly impossible. I mean, that's inside the food.
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I thought. That's why we overlooked it.
Seems there's no dangerous items like that skewer in the churrasco earlier inside that pile of food.
But in fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was inside the food that couldn't be inspected. Out of all the dishes you prepare, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer is the meat on the bone.
What now?
I'm using my right to remain silent.
There's no way that exists here.
We need to confirm this now. So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside, bullseye!
All right. Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry and bring over that piece of meat.
1 minute. Just give me 1
She's powering up.
I'll eat the whole thing!
Wait, now hold on a second. Time out.
What are you doing? Hurry up and bring it over.
About that.
Huh? Where did Monokuma go?
I'm right here!
Nom noms.
I'm already eating it!
A bear that eats meat!
They all eat meat, Ibuki.
Wait, now that I think about it, that's pretty normal.
Oh, what is this? So yummy!
Damn it! That's my meat!
I've never eaten anything like it in my entire life! The taste brings me back to my days in the wild.
Somehow I don't think you were ever in the wild, Monokuma.
This is bad. Seriously, this is really bad.
My. There's something inside the meat. Look what came out.
Isn't that...
Is that an iron skewer?
Check it out. The handle looks like it's made of bone. Pretty clever.
The sword of destruction, encased in bone and sheathed in meat. It brought catastrophe unto Byakuya.
As expected of Teru Teru. Such a fantastic weapon from the ultimate chef.
What is wrong with you, Nagito?
You're wrong. I'm not the killer. I'm not the kind of person who would kill someone. I got it. You all set me up. You guys set me up so you could blame this on me.
Jeez, what a disappointment. Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you. Can you really call that hope?
Hey, Nobito. I'm sorry, but can you just be quiet?
Dang, Chiaki.
He said, you're all nothing but a bunch of poor, loudmouth, fast food eating hicks.
That's just mean.
You don't need to translate anymore. Somehow I can tell what he's trying to say.
Let's just deal with Nagito later. We should
I
first...
guess we need to settle this. Once and for all. To do that, we need to go over the entire incident
Comic
from
book style.
beginning to end and make everything clear.
I can prove Teru Teru's crime. That's right, if we don't do that, we can't end this no matter how much time passes.
So, we need to do it.
It's finally come to this. My throb is, Every case has one last feature to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll be given a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the order of events in the case in the form of a comic book. This reproduction is merely Hajame's imagination, so there will be gaps here and there. Gaps are areas where a number of pieces are missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the truth panels. There will be correct panels placed among incorrect panels. If you use up all the correct panels contained in one set, it'll switch to a new set. After that, if you fill in all the holes, you'll clear the challenge. I'm pretty sure some of you already noticed, but it'll be difficult to complete with so many gaps, but once you fill some in, it'll become much simpler. For those of you who've played the previous game, you might hesitate at first, but it's basically the same concept. Now then, when playing and solving the closing argument, there is a certain trick. If you move the reticle onto the gaps of each page, it'll display hints at the top of the screen. This type of hint will ask what kind of scene is drawn in that gap. If you move the reticle onto a truth panel, it'll display a hint as well. It explains the scene contained. Don't forget that there'll be a time limit. Alrighty. Everyone at the party is... The storage room before the blackout. Closing the fire door, Nakamura's. Air conditioning turned on. When it got dark, Byakuya, night vision goggles equipped. What did Byakuya see? Yep. Same scene as the office room and dining hall. Closing the fire door, Nakamura closing in. Who did Byakuya see? The killer obtained a light. Weapon hit it in the meat shank. Yeah, those weren't useful at that point. Nope. Ah, bollocks. Jackie's guarding the old building's entrance. What did the killer obtain at the storage room? That. There. I heard it. It's found under the table. Okay, the killer obtained a light. Who did Byakuya see? Same scene as the office and dining hall. The storage room before the blackout. Everyone at the party is eating. That's not that. Killer obtained a light. What's found under the table is the knife. I'm a little stuck. That one's gotta be a fake out. That's also gotta be a fake out. Okay, this must go here then. Got it. Storage room before the blackout. Okay, that's I heard it. That goes all the way over here. Now under the table, this. Right. Last stock. Switched on. The iron's turned on. Oops. Alright, that one. And then... there.
Here's everything that happened in this case. Let's try going over the whole incident, beginning with right after the party started. Byakuya had us gather in the dining hall of the old building near the hotel. He was extra cautious about a murder occurring that night because of a threatening letter he received. Therefore, he decided to throw a party so he could monitor us. Though one person didn't come, the rest of us assembled at the dining hall, and the party was underway. But at that time, the trap set by a certain someone was already in motion.
Nagito.
They plugged 3 irons into the outlets in the storage room, which nearly capped the power usage. Additionally, they prepared something else that would activate at 11:30 p.m. The air conditioners in the office and dining hall. They had already set the timers for these. Thanks to the irons maxing out the power usage, the breaker was tripped when the air conditioners kicked on.
Right.
Since the windows in the old building were covered, the blackout plunged the dining hall into total darkness. But when that happened, Byakuya took out a specific item that he brought in his case.
Night vision goggles.
That item was the night. Byakuya was so concerned about a murder occurring that he brought a variety of security equipment with him. When he put on his night vision goggles, Byakuya witnessed a certain someone making a suspicious move. He saw Nagito guiding himself with the desk lamp's power cord so he could get under the table. That's right, everything up to that point was all part of Nagito's plan. The murder warning to Byakuya, the source of the blackout, it was all Nagito. While the blackout was happening, someone else, the real killer, began making their move in the kitchen.
Right.
The killer probably already knew about Nagito's plan, so they knew a blackout
How
was
did
coming.
did Nagito tell Teru
That's
Teru
why
about
the killer
it?
prepared all the items they would need to commit their crime in the dark beforehand. They needed a light source, which was provided by the portable stove in the kitchen. They needed a weapon, too. This had also been hidden in the kitchen beforehand. The long iron skewer used in the churrasco dish. The killer hid that inside that meat with the bone in it.
Right.
With the weapon and portable stove in hand, the killer stepped out into the hallway. First, they closed the fire door in the hallway so their light source wouldn't peek toward the dining hall. Then, guided by the light, the killer headed toward the storage room and grabbed a specific item.
Tablecloth.
That's right, a tablecloth to block the blood splatter. With this, the killer finished their preparations and snuck under the floorboards through the secret passage.
What about that weird black square on the thing?
They probably turned off the portable cooking stove at
See
that
that?
point, or left it near the entrance of the door. The floor in the dining hall is full of gaps, so there's no way they could have safely held a light source.
You see the weird square I'm talking about over the skewer, right? What is that?
But thanks to the glowing mark they painted earlier, the killer was able to get beneath the table. Under the table, Byakuya found the knife that had been hidden there. If only he had retreated, he probably wouldn't have gotten killed, but he had to retrieve that knife. And at that moment,
He got killed.
the killer lurking beneath the floorboard stabbed straight up with the iron skewer. The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing paint began to move. After they murdered Byakuya, the killer purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards to make it seem like they were still in the dining hall. Afterward, they came out from underneath the floorboards and rushed back to the kitchen. And then, after hiding the murder weapon in the kitchen, they rejoined the group as if nothing had happened. There's only one person who would have been able to commit this crime, especially if that person is someone who'd think of an unexpected way to hide a weapon inside food. Isn't that right, Teru Hanamura?
Good, get him out of here.
That's what happened. How about it? Did I get anything wrong?
This is a mistake. A mistake, I tell you. I would never kill anyone. Would never.
It seems this is the end.
Seems so. I got a bunch of perfects and then I just got destroyed on like 2 sections. Fair enough.
It looks like your argument has come to a close. Whoops! I lost control of my wild side for a second. Was that a side effect of the meat I just ate? Well, putting that aside, let's move along to the nerve-wracking voting time! Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote! Oh, just a reminder, make triple sure you vote for someone. If you don't vote, I'm gonna eat you up just like that meat from earlier!
Yikes.
Why did this happen?
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
Goodbye, buddy. And by buddy, I mean I kind of hated you the whole time. All rise.
Correct! Yahoo!
That's right! This time, the blackened responsible for killing Byakuya Togami is Teru Hanamura.
No.
You... Are you serious? Out of all of these people, are you saying a ponce like him is the one who killed Byakuya? But... Why? Why did you kill him?
You've
got it
It
wrong.
was a mistake. I'm telling you, it was just a mistake. I was only trying to save you guys.
Hey!
I was only trying to stop Nagito from murdering one of you. Huh? Trying to stop? What do you mean? I spent all morning in the old building preparing the dishes for the party, and then I heard a weird laughter near the dining hall, and when I peeked over there, I saw him. I saw Nagito in the middle of cleaning duty, putting the knife under the table. I had a bad feeling about it, so I continued to watch what he was doing. I saw him place the irons he brought in the storage room and mess with the air conditioner timers. Plus, he was grinning. Just grinning by himself the whole time. So I questioned him. When that happened, he...
You caught me?
Oh, I've been caught?
What?
Hey!
What are you doing? What are you scheming? I'm planning to kill someone, of course. Teru, just to let you know, it's pointless of you to stop me. If you stop me now, it doesn't matter. I will never give up. Whether it's tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, or the days beyond that, I'll definitely start the killing.
Impossible!
No matter how much you want to leave this island, that's just... See, so that's what you think.
Well...
But that's not it at all. This isn't about my survival. I just want the killing to start.
What?
What are you saying? I love everyone here. That's why I want to be of good use to them. I love all of the ultimates, and I admire them for being symbols of hope.
Amazing!
That's right. In the name of hope, I love everyone's talents from the bottom of my heart. That's why. I don't want them to lose against something like killing. I want them to prove to me that hope will never lose, no matter how daunting the despair they face may seem. I want everyone to prove to me that hope will never lose to despair.
No.
What are you saying? I don't understand at all.
See?
See, isn't it typical that if you face a strong enemy, you'll become stronger yourself? Which means the stronger the despair you face, the stronger everyone's hope will become, right? I want to see that brightness, and in order to see it, I'm going to become everybody's stepping stone. I want to make your hope shine. It's as simple as that. That's right. I yearn for a powerful hope that can overcome any kind of despair.
You're kidding, right?
Kidding? Don't tell me you're actually serious.
Man.
So you don't understand. That's fine. I don't really mind. I'm just an obsessed fanboy, so it's alright that this love of mine's unrequited. I suppose I can be called the ultimate fanatic.
No way!
There's something wrong with you. Really? Do you really think so? Do you really think there's something wrong with me?
Hey.
But isn't that what love is? Nagito, what is the meaning of this? Explain it to me. I don't understand anything about this at all.
See?
You see, if you have a favorite boxer, don't you want him to fight against a strong opponent and win?
Don't fuck with me!
Better not compare us to that.
What?
Am I wrong? It's a given that trials are necessary to become strong, and the harsher the trial, the stronger you become, no? For mere humans, killings are simply a tragedy, but for worthy humans, a trial such as this can elevate their status to an even higher level.
Amazing!
It's amazing to me that someone as untalented as myself can become that trial. There's no point in someone like me surviving. It's far more significant for me to die as everyone's trial.
Great!
There's no greater honor than becoming the foundation so that your values can ascend to brave new heights.
What's going on?
Stop it. You're seriously starting to piss me off.
What's going on?
I don't understand at all. Are you saying you basically wanted to commit murder for fun? It's not the same as killing someone for fun, but I guess it looked like way in your eyes. I have no intention of surviving and leaving you all to die. Is that why you didn't mind when Teru discovered your plan?
That's wrong.
Or perhaps that was intentional too. Oh.
So...
Nagito wanted to involve us in the killing. Plus, it'd be better company. It'd be better for him if the mystery was more complex. Is that why you blatantly revealed your plan to Teru? You expected to pique Teru's curiosity. You looked forward to the mystery becoming more complex.
Well,
You're basically right. It's true I was looking forward to that. That's why I took the time to tell him about the secret passage I found while I was cleaning.
what?
That was your doing as well?
You're right.
I just casually mentioned it. Oh, it's dangerous if you fall, so don't get too close to it. Dude, he's seriously batshit crazy. He's insane. That's right. That's why I tried to stop him.
However,
But why? Why did you kill Byakuya instead? I don't know. Because Nagito was the one who was supposed to take that knife. That's why I aimed and thrusted the iron skewer there. But why is Byakuya the one who died? It was supposed to be Nagito, not him. Byakuya probably tried to stop Nagito from grabbing the knife. And then, in place of Nagito...
nope.
No, I don't think that's it. Huh?
Perhaps.
Byakuya was probably trying to protect Nagito.
What?
What did you say?
See?
Because Byakuya said so, didn't he? Don't worry, as long as I'm the leader, I won't let anyone become a victim.
I will guide you all.
That much I promise. Could it be in order to keep that promise? As long as he was wearing the night vision goggles, I'm sure he saw someone moving under the floorboards. That someone was aiming for Nagito.
Why?
So, Byakuya gave his life to protect Nagito? Even though he was trying to take the knife? See, Byakuya is amazing. To keep his promise to protect everyone, he actually threw his own life away. And yet...
Such despair.
I never expected an ending like this. Such despair. What? But we should let him die in vain. I'm sure everyone will become even stronger by overcoming this despair.
No way.
Did B? You knew Byakuya would protect you, so you set him up to fail?
Someone like me?
Of course not. I'm not that good at calculating. I just took some precautionary measures. The results of that were going to be my fun for later. Just kidding.
How unexpected.
But I never expected it would turn out like this. I never thought I'd be the one to survive. But since it was my life that had been saved, I didn't want to just waste it. That's why I decided to help Teru. Why? Why? Well, because Teru decided to commit his crime because he also had strong hope, right? Which means his actions were motivated by hope. If he was willing to go that far, I thought he might truly be the person whose existence I was waiting for. I thought he might be the hope that could defeat any type of despair. In order for me to confirm it, I decided to help Teru. What do you mean confirm it? Just stop it already.
Well...
Plus, I couldn't really help myself when I also empathized with Teru. After all, he wanted to kill me, but he ended up killing Byakuya instead, you know? If I left him in that confused state, well, this trial might have been ruined, right?
Isn't that right?
But in order for our hope to grow, this trial was necessary. That's why I decided to help him. I told him, I don't care if I die, so you should just focus on escaping this island.
Right?
Those were my exact words to him before the investigation. Isn't that right, Teru?
Man.
In the end, my help wasn't enough, and this turned out to be a bad ending for Teru. But you should be proud of yourself. You won't die in vain.
Great!
You'll become a splendid sacrifice for everyone else so their hopes can grow even more.
Impossible!
Sacrifice?
Shut up!
Seriously, stop it already! I'm gonna go crazy listening to you!
Hey!
Is it really okay for us to just leave this crazy bastard alone like this?
Huh?
Isn't it better if we just kill him? Kelly said high school students are so violent these days. But the person who's gonna get killed now isn't Nagito. It's Teru. Huh?
What's the matter?
Woohoo! You didn't forget, right? Because I told you already at the beginning. If the blackened killer loses, a fun punishment awaits them.
Wait!
Hold on.
No.
How should I put it? An accident. An act of self-defense. Not intentional. I feel it's possible it's not my fault.
Hey!
It doesn't matter if it's an accident, self-defense, or intentional. A murder is still a murder. If you kill someone, that's murder.
Hey!
Isn't there anything like sympathy judgments, extenuating circumstances, or probation?
Impossible!
I don't accept any of those claims. That's not...
Hey!
Save me, you guys. I was only trying to stop Nagito, so...
Why you?
Be honest. After learning about Nagito's plan, you saw an opportunity, right? You probably thought nobody would find out if you killed him after messing up his plan, right? That's what you thought, right?
Wrong!
You're wrong, There's no way a person who has no malice would kill someone like that. You stabbed him like 6 times. In truth, you were just desperate to kill Nagito and willing to sacrifice everybody else to survive, right? Just be honest already, at least in the end.
No.
That is...
Teru.
Why?
You didn't try to kill Nagito. Byakuya would still be alive.
Answer me.
Why did you commit murder? Answer me. Just wanted to go home.
I needed to go back home no matter what!
She's waiting for me. Mama's waiting for me at home. Waiting all by herself for the day I graduate Host Peak Academy and come home.
Okay, I'm going now. When I come back, I think we should talk again about opening an Aoyama and Azabu location.
Oh my, you're still talking about that?
Oh, I'm serious. The Academy guarantees success for its graduates, right? So, I know it's gonna be difficult by yourself, but wait for me until then, okay?
Yes, you're right. Then I'll just have to do my best to keep the Hanamura Diner from going out of business until then.
Mom, you don't have to work so hard. What if you collapse again while I'm gone?
I'll be fine. Moms are strong. I won't lose to some illness.
I know that already. I know that already.
I promised her I'd become a full-fledged cook and save the Hanamura Diner. Mama's waiting for me to keep that promise. No, she's sick and alone. She's still waiting for me.
That's why I need to go home!
Teru. If we were told our memories were stolen and that several years have passed since our first day.
Hey!
Then what happened to the Hanamura Diner? What happened to my mom who's still waiting for me? So you did believe what Monokuma said.
Damn it!
You were saying all along, it's okay, I'll never believe something like this. So why? I still don't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. It has to be a lie.
That's why I wanted to go home!
I wanted to go home and confirm it. I wanted to make sure it was all just a lie. I wanted to make sure that I still have a place to call home. Teru, you... I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's not that Teru didn't believe it. He believed it more than anybody else here. That's why he kept denying it. Because he believed it, he needed to deny it. Damn it. If I only knew how he felt, something like this never would have happened. I wanted to confirm by any means necessary. I had to do something. That's when I heard Nagito's plan. I found out he was going to kill someone if I left him alone. That's why...
Fine.
So, you wanted the first kill.
I'm sorry.
Doesn't mean I wanted to sacrifice any of you. But it was the only thing I could do. And I ended up killing Byakuya instead of Nagito. See.
I think I'm the one who went crazy.
Teru. I see. Interesting, but... as far as motives to kill her are concerned, wanting to see your mom is boring! What?
So...
It seems there's no point in basking in the afterglow, so let's hurry up and begin the punishment.
You can't!
No, you can't.
Jeez, get out of my way!
Ah!
Well now,
There, now that the annoying little sister's been dealt with, let's get back to business.
Wait,
Hold on a sec. I'm not asking for forgiveness anymore, but at least
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
for Teru Teru Hamamura, the ultimate cook.
hey,
Call me chef. No, wait, that's not what I...
please.
Please tell me at least what happened to the Hanamura diner, to Mama.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Lies. I won't believe this.
I won't believe it.
Mama!
I feel a little bad now. I still don't like him. He's still a creep, but... Deep fried Teru Teru. That flower? Oh my god. Jesus. Jesus Christ.
Extreme! Yeah! Whew.
The adrenaline is rushing through me. Teru Teru,
Damn it.
are you fucking serious?
How cruel.
Why did you do something so cruel?
What?
Didn't you learn when you were in elementary school if you badmouth someone, the teacher writes it in a note and makes whoever you badmouth read it to you in front of the class.
No.
When that happens, only then do you think about how it feels to be badmouthed. The same applies to murder.
What are you saying?
You're the one who drove him to do it!
Nice!
Well, it can't be helped. Rules are rules, and this is the killing rule after all. What rule? You're the one who's breaking the rules. Huh? I can't just let that slide. What do you mean? When you mentioned the motive, didn't you also promise something? There's a catch. Don't tell me the catch is... Figured it out yet? That's right, you guys have to kill each other. That's my bargaining point. You guys want to know, right? You want your school memories returned to you, right? Then you better start killing. A penny for your thoughts, a murder for your memories. Why? Why didn't you tell Teru Teru about his mom or his diner? He had a right to know. Yeah, us too. We all have a right to know.
Bastard!
Hurry up and tell us. What did you mean earlier when you mentioned our school memories? Oh yeah, I did promise to return your memories after the killing began. You're gonna do it? But telling them is kind of... But I never told you guys I'd tell you right away.
What?
Not fair.
Of course!
I'll keep my promise to return your memories someday. But it's still not clear when that someday will actually be. I must excuse myself as well. There's something I have to do.
Huh?
The heck?
So
Fair.
cruel!
They both ran away.
Then...
Monokuma had us wrapped around his finger after all.
Stupid!
Teru Teru, you stupid.
Such despair.
An ending like this is just full of despair. A seriously tragic despair. But still, at times like this, as the symbols of hope, you guys need to keep doing your best. Nagito.
You.
Why are you smiling? Crap! How can you smile in a situation like this, you creep?
Nope.
Hold on, I'm sad too, you know. Didn't I tell you? From the bottom of my heart, I truly love you all. You ultimates who inspire hope in your talents. There's no way I can be happy when we've lost such a talented individual.
Don't fuck with me!
Don't go saying creepy shit! I'll fucking kill you! Please, kill me anytime.
What?
If you hate me, I don't mind you killing me. I've already prepared myself to become your stepping stone.
Someone like me?
If absolute hope can be born from that, then my life is nothing special. How messed up are you?
Hey.
However, if you're going to kill me, make sure you discuss it with me beforehand, okay? You see, if you do that, then I can cooperate with the killer. Are you seriously intending to help the killer? It's really not that big of a deal. If you're students of Hope Speak Academy, if you're the symbols of hope who possess the chosen talents,
Great!
it shouldn't matter to you guys at all if I cooperate with the killer, right?
You fiend.
Declaring so confidently that you'll side with the killer.
Hey!
Maybe this was his plan all along. Since he's willing to work with the killer, he wants us to think it's better for us not to kill him. Well, I don't mind what you think of me. In actuality, thanks to Byakuya, I'm starting to feel a small desire to live.
This is exciting!
Mostly, I just want to watch everyone destroy all the despair that comes for you, one after the other. Just kidding.
You pissed me off.
Can I punch you? I just won't be satisfied till I punch you. Fine, let's stop this already. It's just gonna be a waste of time if we keep dealing with him.
What?
Even Hajime hates me now?
How unfortunate.
That stings. I felt you and I were quite similar. What is that?
Isn't that right?
You hold a special feeling towards Hope Peaks Academy. Just like me. Don't put me in the same category as you!
Hey.
But how can you say you're not? Monokuma said it himself. We don't know anything about each other's true nature. No, if it's true that our school memories were stolen, it's the same as not knowing our true selves too. Especially for you, right? Someone who can't even remember what his talent is. Akane, please feel free to punch him.
Wait!
Hold on! Please stop this at once. Nothing will come from fighting like this. Something else that we have to do.
Huh?
Something else.
Please listen.
We must not argue with each other in a place like this. There's something more important we must do.
Let me ask.
Which is... our best.
You fiend.
Well,
We have to leave here and get some rest. And then, we'll all work together and do our best. Do our best so we never have to come back here again.
perhaps.
That's what I believe we must do.
I am sorry.
Only I was a better motivational speaker. That really touched my heart. You're right. What we need to do right now is our best. If we do our best, it's going to pay off.
Yes.
Like...
But we have to work hard at. I don't know, but we have to do our best.
Jeez.
I don't get you at all. Are you some kind of moron?
Well,
It's fine if you don't know. What matters is that you hold on to the feeling that you have to do your best.
right?
So let's do our best. Let's make sure a killing like this never happens again.
But
It's scary, but doing our best is our only option. There's no way I'm doing what Nagito said.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, I don't know what you're all talking about, but let's do our best for now.
Fine.
Very well. If we are not able to change the future, I guess I should at least change my tomorrow. Damn fiend. I won't give up until the very end. I won't die in vain. I'll give my entire existence, my entire power, my entire body and soul. Let's definitely work together and leave this island. Do our best. We kept using that phrase over and over again. Even though we knew they were just cheap, meaningless, empty words. Regardless, we still said it. And we continued to say it over and over again without stopping. Thus, the curtain had fallen upon the class trial where Byakuya and Teruteru were sacrificed. Afterwards, we left the trial grounds and returned to the mainland of Jabberwock Island. For the time being, we decided to go back to our cottages. After experiencing something like that, there was no way I could fall asleep. I gave up, got out of bed, and began walking around the hotel grounds for no real reason. After not doing much of anything, I dully looked up at the sky. There, just like before, it was, the night sky brimming with stars. Stars that looked like they were about to fall into my hands like fluttering snow. As I looked up at such a beautiful night sky, I can go anywhere. That thought crossed my mind for some reason. The sky is connected to anywhere, even to my daily life. That's why I might be able to go home. That's right. I'm definitely going to go home. Huh? That's when it happened. As I stared up at the night sky, I felt a strange convergence of sensation. And then while I continued to stare at the night sky, I felt my entire body stiffen with that sensation. Isn't this...
Is someone watching me?
Huh? What? It started? 3 stars. Well, that's, I think that's gonna be all for this time, guys. Thanks for watching, and, we'll figure out what the heck we're gonna do about Nagito, I guess, next time. I'll see you then.